Hello, good day and welcome to my channel. The question here says that we should solve x raised to power 3 log x is equal to log 3. Now for us to solve this, the first thing we are going to do, we'll say let x raised to power 3 is equal to y. There's the x raised to power 3 here. We'll say let it be equal to y. So from there, x will now be, in terms of y, x will now be the third root, or you can say the cube root of y. Don't forget, when we take the cube root of both sides, we'll now have x here and then the cube root of y, or the third root of y. So we can now come back to this equation here that says x raised to power 3 log x is equal to log 3. Now, since we have taken x raised to power 3 as y, you can see it from here, x raised to power 3 is y. So this x raised to power 3, in place of this, we simply write y. And then we say log x here is the third root of y. So instead of writing x here, I can simply write the third root of y. So I write it, the third root of y, in place of x here, and that will be equal to log 3. Now, the next thing for us to do is to simplify this third root of y, or to write it in a different format. So I'm going to say y log, the third root of y can simply be written as y raised to power 1 over 3. This 3 here can be made the denominator, and then you simply put 1 as the numerator. So this third root of y can also be written like this. Take note of that. And that will be equal to the logarithm of 3. Now, if we go further, we can bring this power, which is 1 over 3, and use it to multiply this left-hand side of the logarithm. So this power can come to the left-hand side to multiply the log of y. So I can simply bring the 1 over 3 here. I say 1 all over 3, then multiplied by the y that is here already, and then log y, this y that is here. So the 1 over 3 has come to this side to be used to multiply this. So don't forget that rule of logarithm that says the power can be used to multiply the log of the number itself, and that is equal to log 3. So now, this can also be expressed as y log y now all over 3. As you can see there, the 3, which is the denominator here, can be brought out fully by writing y multiplied by log y is what we have written as the numerator, and this 3, which is multiplying the 1 under, we have written it here. So don't forget that simplification. So the 1 over 3 multiplied by y log y has become y log y all over 3. So the 3 here is the denominator, and that is equal to log 3. Now, for us to simplify this, we can cross multiply. We cross multiply. That means this 3 can multiply log 3, and then y log y can multiply 1 under it. This is like log 3 over 1. So y log y can multiply 1 down here, and then 3 can multiply log 3. So that is cross multiplication when we have single fractions on both sides of an equation. So y log y multiplied by 1 will simply give me y log y, and that will be equal to 3 multiplied by log 3 will simply give me 3 log 3. So now comparing the terms now, if you compare the terms, I want to believe you already know what y value is now. So comparing them, y log y is equal to 3 log 3. That tells us that this y is equal to this 3, just as this y is also equal to the 3. So you can see that the left hand side is very similar to the right hand side. So that means this y is 3 and this y is also 3. So we can conclude by comparison that y is equal to 3. So that's the value of y. But that's not our final answer. Don't forget that at the beginning of the question, we agree that we should take the cube of x as y. That means x is equal to the third root of y. So I can now bring in my x because it's x that we are looking for. So I can now bring down my x and write it as the third root of y. So let me write it for us to see it clearly here now. So x is equal to the third root of y. So now my x now will be equal to the third root of y, and we have already obtained our y here as 3. So the third root of 3. So x is equal to the third root of 3, and that is the final answer to the equation. So please subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.